I've tested over a dozen robot vacuums just in the last 3 months, but the Deebot X2 Combo has something that no other robot has. And it's quirky, but it's also a genius idea. And because it's so different from other robots, what I want to know is it all a gimmick, or will it actually save you time? You see, the promise of robot vacuums is that you can sit back, relax, and just let them clean for you. But I don't think anyone has tested to see if it's really faster than cleaning with a conventional vacuum. So we're gonna be the first. I wanna thank Ecovacs for sending me the X2 Combo, but they haven't paid me, and as usual, my opinions and criticisms are entirely my own. Now the X2 Combo is just like the X2 Omni from last year, but it's been upgraded and it has some improvements. The X2 was one of my top rated robots in 2023, in part because of its suction. The original X2 had 8,000 pascals of suction, but the X2 Combo has 8,700. That's about 9% better, so that puts it right at the top of the high-tier robot vacuums. So let's put that suction to the test. We sprinkled a set amount of sand on hardwood, and then we set it off to see how much it could pick up with maximum suction. Well, it picked up 100% of the sand on hardwood. That ties last year. That's impressive. But what about carpet? Last year, the X2 picked up about 85% of the dirt we dumped on carpet. So that's the benchmark. Can the X2 Combo beat it? Drum roll, please. And the envelope. It's 85%, same as last year. And that is actually still one of the highest scores for any robot vacuum carpet pickup that we have tested. But that's not what's weird about it. We're getting to that. If you've ever seen an older robot vacuum, you know that the brush roll is made of brushes. And you can see that hair tends to get tangled on a brush roll with brushes. I wonder where all that hair comes from. But you can see the X2 Combo has this rubber style brush roll. It actually pops out if you want to clean it. So let's see how anti-tangle this really is. It doesn't look too bad. Definitely got rid of all of the cat hair. There's a little bit of pink rave hair here, but honestly, it's not too bad. Let's talk about the mapping. If you've got a multi-floor house, you can send it out to do some reconnaissance runs, commando style. And it memorizes your combat zones. I mean, your house. And it's so smart that if you take it from one floor to another, it'll automatically recognize exactly where it is. I don't know if that'll stop my cats from stalking it, but we'll see. So how does it work? Well, it has 2 lasers on top. They're called LiDAR, and it is basically the same as radar, except instead of using sound waves to detect an object and reflect back, it uses light waves. And it also has a camera system, so that means it can see your chairs, your table legs, shoes, larger objects in your house. And because of the square design, it's able to get into corners pretty effectively. It also has a side brush, and that helps sweep along edges too. And you can control everything from an app. You can set your cleaning preferences. You can tell it where to mop, when to vacuum, and you can also control it with your voice. Okay, Eco.
I'm here.
Clean the house.
Okay, start vacuuming and mopping the whole house.
I wish my cats were so obedient. Saturn, clean the house. But we need to answer the question, will this actually save you time? And to answer that, we need to do 2 things. We need to mop the floors and vacuum them. And we need to clean the couches. Okay, that's 3 things. Then it sounds like we need 3 tools. A vacuum, a mop, and the thing that no other robot vacuum has, a separate handheld cordless vacuum. And it kind of reminds me of a charging dock for something out of Star Trek, like a vacuum-powered phaser. Okay, maybe not. Oh, and there's another thing. It's got a secret drawer containing a pet hair tool, a crevice tool, and a combo tool. And if you're a neat freak like me, you're gonna appreciate that you can just put all this stuff inside this little drawer. That makes it a lot harder to lose your attachments, and I know you do, because I do. My cat steals them. When you're done vacuuming, all you need to do is plug it into the base station. You don't even need to empty it out. You just hit this button right here, and everything gets sucked into this bag over here. But how does the cordless vacuum on the Ecovacs compare to the Dyson V15, the big mama? You see, the Dyson V15 is the highest scoring cordless vacuum on suction we've ever tested, so am I bringing a knife to a gunfight? I don't know the answer, but let's find out. 27 kilopascals for the Dyson. It's a big number to beat. The Ecovacs motor looks to be about half the size, so let me know your thoughts down below what the number's gonna be. Not a huge surprise, but I'd actually call this a win because the Ecovacs has about 60% of the suction of the much more expensive and powerful dedicated Dyson V15. So you get this along with your X2 in the combo package, I think that's okay. But we still need to find out if the X2 Combo can actually save you time. So we're gonna conduct an experiment. So to help with this test, we're going to engage the services of my identical twin brother, Eric. Let's just call him Other Eric. Here are the rules of the challenge. Each of us must both vacuum, mop, and clean the couches on 2 floors. I'm gonna count the time I need to fill up the vacuum with water, move it from floor to floor, vacuum the couches, and watch YouTube on my phone. For the old school cleaning, I'm gonna use my Dyson V15 and a mop. Ready, set, go. Ooh, the X2 Omni is going to do mopping and vacuuming, and I'm just playing around on TikTok. Oh, these guys are hilarious. It's out of power, I gotta go charge it up now. Ooh, now the X2 is going back to clean its mopping pads, but I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube. All right, I guess it's time I start vacuuming the couches. I hate vacuuming. Yeah, still mopping. It's great. Well, I'm done. And time for our final score. Doing it manually, I spent a mere 1 hour and 16 minutes. I hate mopping. And the other Eric with the X2 Combo, he spent a total of 14 minutes, and he probably could have cut it down a little bit, but he did have to move the robot from floor to floor, and he did have to do a little manual vacuuming on the shag carpet. And so one thing that we found is that if you've got shag carpet, you probably shouldn't be relying on a robot vacuum to do the main vacuuming on that carpet. It's just too thick, and the piles of the carpet get up in the sensors. You've just gotta vacuum it manually, unfortunately. It's pretty clear that a robot vacuum is gonna do a great job between major cleanings at your house. You can't really rely upon it for your sole primary vacuum. And there's just one more thing. The X2 Combo actually does come with a different configuration called the X2 Complete. It's got a wand, it's got a brush roll. It is a full-on regular cordless vacuum that you can use anywhere in the house. The X2 Complete is exclusively at Best Buy. The X2 Combo is gonna be on Amazon. All the links are gonna be down below. And if you wanna see a complete review of the X2, click right over here. See you in the next one.